Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
We start with a developing story. Authorities are investigating what started an apartment fire that evacuated the building. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jordan Schreier. The call came in around 10 this morning to the 1000 block of 42nd Street South for reports of a small fire. Crews were able to locate the source of the smoke, and the scene is now under control. However, some crews will remain on scene as the operation wraps up. Crews are now asking people to please be cautious while driving in that area. There are no injuries reported at this time. Also new for you at noon, Moorhead police want your help finding a man allegedly involved in a prescription medication theft. This person pictured here was at Walgreens in Moorhead on September 17th. He may be driving a dark-colored new Jeep Renegade. Anyone with information about him is urged to call the Moorhead police. That number 218-299-5122. Taking that live look outside right now, it's been a rainy, dreary kind of Thursday. If that will continue, let's check in with meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli.
And thank you, Jordan. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, we're seeing lots of clouds and showers making their way through right now. Let's take a look at where they are seeing the heaviest rain. We're seeing some rain between Fargo and the Valley City area, and between Fergus Falls and Detroit Lake, some moderate rain there just off to the east of the Barnesville area with the yellow on the map. Also, we're seeing some heavier rain between Newfolden and the Hallock and Roseau area, and just off to the west of the Grand Forks area right now. So you could see some scattered showers around. There's going to be lots of clouds, and temperatures close to that 50-degree mark right now. Some upper 40s into Lakes Country. We are not going to add that much more to the temperatures we see now for highs. And also, it's slightly breezy. We do have that southerly wind of 10 to 20 miles per hour. Some higher gusts. So through the afternoon, temperatures staying into the upper 40s and lower 50s depending on where you are. Cloudy skies, and we keep the chance of some rain showers through the evening. It's going to be an active weather pattern, multiple chances of some rain showers as we go through the weekend, and then we start to dry out for the start of next week. We'll have the details later in the newscast.
Look forward to it. Thank you, Justin. This morning, federal authorities were investigating 3 new pipe bomb packages sent to former Vice President Joe Biden and actor Robert De Niro. Devices were also sent to former President Obama and former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. That makes 10 suspicious packages found so far. Tracy Potts has more from Washington with the latest on this investigation.
2 suspicious packages were discovered in Delaware this morning, addressed to former Vice President Joe Biden.
All the components were there to harm somebody had that exploded.
A New York bomb squad removing a package from a restaurant owned by actor Robert De Niro. Early this morning, a building worker reported seeing it arrive a day or so ago. He says news of the pipe bombs targeting Democrats jogged his memory. Authorities are investigating suspicious packages mailed to former President Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, and other high-profile Democrats critical of President Trump.
Such conduct must be fiercely opposed and firmly prosecuted.
At a rally last night and again today, he blamed the media, tweeting that fake news is fueling anger across the country. The device, addressed to former CIA Director John Brennan, went to CNN's New York headquarters. The building was evacuated.
This clearly is an act of terror.
Most of the packages were intercepted at mail facilities and got nowhere near their intended targets.
We are fine, thanks to the men and women of the Secret Service.
Postmarks and other evidence could provide important clues.
DNA, potentially fingerprints, hairs and fibers that might be connected to the evidence.
Authorities have not said why the devices did not go off. Tracy Potts, NBC News, Washington.
The devices were marked with a return address of Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz. One was returned to her Florida office, causing that building to be evacuated. Authorities are now offering a $25,000 reward for information leading to the location of a Wisconsin girl who went missing after her parents were gunned down in the family's home. This girl, 13-year-old Jamie Kloss, has been missing since October 15th. Jamie's aunt used a news conference yesterday to tell Jamie the family will never stop looking for her. Police want your help tracking down a runaway girl from Moorhead. 15-year-old Ariana Donovan is 5'2", about 125 pounds, with brown eyes. She was last seen with dark brown hair. She was reported as a runaway on August 29th, and police believe she is in the FM area. Call police if you have any information about her. President Trump's oldest son is headed to North Dakota's oil patch to campaign for Republican U.S. Senate candidate Kevin Cramer. Donald Trump Jr. will be in Williston on Tuesday. Cramer is challenging Heidi Heitkamp for her U.S. Senate seat. And a program note for you, Valley News Live will be carrying tomorrow's debate between Heidi Heitkamp and Kevin Cramer. Coverage is from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on KX4. In our consumer alert this afternoon, Ford has issued a recall for almost 1.5 million Focus vehicles. Ford says there's a problem with the fuel system in the affected cars that could cause the engines to stall without warning. The recall covers Focus models with 2-liter 4-cylinder engines built in 2012 through 2018. All but about 200,000 of the recalled vehicles are in the United States. Ford says it's not aware of any crashes or injuries related to the issue and says owners should keep the gas tank at least half full until repairs are made. The recall starts on December 10th. Some businesses in town are getting into the holiday spirit a little early. Crystal Rock Healing is hosting its 3rd annual Halloween party. This year you can get in tune with spirits by taking part in a variety of different activities. Some of those are aura readings, astrology readings, massages, and much more. Owner Cindy Schmidt says there are many positive benefits when connecting with our inner self.
When we know our life purpose and we know why things are happening in our life, it kind of makes everything just a little bit easier, and you know what your goal is and why you're going through a hardship, but what's going to come out after it.
Kids and adults can also take part in the costume contest. This event goes until 6 o'clock tonight. Coming up here at noon, how